Alright, so now that Thanksgiving is tomorrow, I bet that everyone can't wait for the really good desserts. So like pumpkin pie, apple pie, and of course, well, pumpkin pie. So what's more nostalgic than having the flavors of pumpkin spice? So I thought, why wait all the way to dessert time to have the flavors of pumpkin pie when you can have it for breakfast? So I'm going to show you guys how to make pumpkin pie granola. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is preheat an oven to 350 degrees, and it takes about 10 minutes to get hot enough. So once you have all your ingredients combined, you can just pop it in the oven and it'll be good to go. The second thing you're going to need is all your materials. You want to get a big bowl like this. You need just a mixing spoon, and then measuring cups, and a baking sheet that is either 12 inches by 12 inches, 6 inches by 4 inches, anything works. Just something that will be good to set up into the oven. So the first thing you're going to do is mix all your dry ingredients together. So the dry ingredients are the ones like the oatmeal, the flour, the cinnamon, and pumpkin pie spice. So you're going to want to measure out about 4 cups of oats. Here I'm just going to do about 1 because I'm one person. Then you're going to want to mix 2 tablespoons of flour. There are a lot of different types of flour. There are all-purpose, whole wheat, cake flour, self-rising, but all-purpose is usually the best that you want to get because it just sets up well with the granola. So you just want a little, you need about 2 tablespoons. Then you're going to want to add all the spices. Now, my favorite spice is cinnamon. And here is just plain cinnamon. I like to add a lot, so I put like a tablespoon in. But you can probably put a teaspoon if you don't like that flavor. And after the cinnamon, you're going to add your pumpkin pie spice. So pumpkin pie spice is what gives pumpkin pie its really good flavor. So in here it consists of nutmeg, allspice, ginger, and a tiny bit of cinnamon. So I just put a teaspoon because it is really pungent. And the last dry ingredient that you want to use is sweetened and shredded coconut. I add about a cup for if you're doing 4 cups of oatmeal, but here I'm just going to add about 1/4 of a cup because I'm only doing a cup of oatmeal. And once you have all those ingredients, you just combine them, just stir them around, just get them all coated. And now you want to go on to your wet ingredients. The wet ingredients just help bind everything together, and it makes everything moist and it sets up well in the oven once it's baking. So you can add, I add 1/2 a cup of maple syrup. You can use either the one like Log Cabin or Aunt Jemima, or you can use pure maple syrup, which is like the really expensive one. But you add about 1/2 a cup of that. Then you're going to want to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract, which gives it really that like grape flavor. And then you're going to add about 1/3 of a cup of oil. You want to use a flavorless oil, something like vegetable or canola oil, because something like olive oil is just too pungent in its flavor. And you just want to mix that all up. Make sure everything is combined and well coated with all the ingredients. Then you're going to lay out all the granola onto your baking sheet. You're going to spread it around. You're going to pop it in the oven. And you'll bake it for about 20 minutes, and you'll see with just a few simple ingredients, some dry ingredients and wet ingredients, you can have the delicious flavors of Thanksgiving on your breakfast table.